For exactly 130 years, the European automotive establishment has operated under a powerful, intoxicating illusion of absolute invincibility. From the winding roads of the Black Forest in Germany to the sacred tarmac of Maranello, Italy, the rules of high-performance engineering were dictated by a very small, very elite group of men in tailored suits. They sold the world a specific narrative: that true automotive soul could only be forged in blast furnaces, that perfection was measured by the hand machining of a V12 engine block, and that the intricate, incredibly heavy ballad of mechanical gears, drive shafts, and locking differentials was the absolute pinnacle of human achievement. They believed that heritage was a shield. They believed that because they invented the internal combustion engine, they fundamentally owned the laws of physics. But hubris is a dangerous blind spot. While the European legacy brands spent the last decade fine-tuning exhaust notes and adding heavier leather to their interiors, a silent, deeply funded technological insurgency was brewing in the East. They weren't building traditional car companies. They were building supercomputing and advanced material science empires. And on a brisk morning in April 2026, at the Beijing Auto Show, that insurgency officially became an execution. The BYD conglomerate, primarily through its ultra-premium Yangwang and Denza divisions, did not just unveil a new lineup of cars, they unveiled a highly coordinated, multi-platform technological strike designed to mathematically eradicate the European mechanical paradigm. They brought 4 distinct machines to the stage. 4 distinct engineering anomalies. And over the next few minutes, we are going to conduct a ruthless, forensic teardown of how these 4 vehicles just rendered a century of Western automotive tradition completely and permanently obsolete. The first structural anomaly to break cover is the Denza Z. To understand the sheer violence this car inflicts on the European market, you have to understand the fundamental engineering curse of the convertible. In the traditional automotive world, if you take a high-performance track car and slice the roof off, you commit engineering suicide. The roof is a vital structural tension member. Without it, the chassis flexes, twists, and shudders under hard cornering, a phenomenon known as scuttle shake. For decades, companies like Porsche, Aston Martin, and Ferrari have tried to fix this by welding hundreds of pounds of thick, heavy steel reinforcements into the floorpan of their convertibles. They regain the stiffness, but they destroy the weight distribution, turning an agile sports car into a heavy, compromised boulevard cruiser. Denza Z eliminates this entire century-old problem through a terrifying application of cell-to-chassis or CTC architecture. In a traditional European EV, the battery is a dead weight, a heavy box bolted into the frame. In the Denza Z, the high-voltage battery matrix is the frame. BYD engineers utilized a proprietary honeycomb aluminum extrusion filled with ultra-dense structural resin, integrating the battery cells directly into the primary load-bearing pathways of the vehicle. The battery casing itself is tested to withstand impact pressures exceeding 2,000 megapascals. When you remove the roof from the Denza Z, the car doesn't care. The torsional rigidity of the floor pan is so mathematically extreme that it rivals fully enclosed, roll-cage track cars. There is zero chassis flex. When you throw this vehicle into a high-speed apex, the geometry of the double wishbone suspension remains perfectly static because the frame connecting it is effectively an impenetrable vault. And when you unleash its dual-motor, 1,000-plus horsepower electric drivetrain, all that kinetic energy is transferred directly to the asphalt without a single millimeter of structural loss. The Denza Z isn't just a fast convertible. It is the definitive proof that European legacy brands are still using primitive blacksmithing to solve problems that the Chinese have already solved with molecular engineering and structural battery chemistry. Weaponized atmosphere and the Super 9 Formula X. But if the Denza Z is a triumph of structural metallurgy, the BYD Super 9, also known as the Formula X, is a terrifying weaponization of fluid dynamics. For decades, the European formula for keeping a hypercar glued to the track has been brutally simple and highly inefficient. If the car wants to fly away, bolt a massive, heavy, drag-inducing carbon fiber wing to the back of it. You gain cornering grip, but you create a massive wake of turbulent, low-pressure air behind the car, acting like a physical parachute on the straights. It is a necessary evil. The Super 9 looks at that European aerodynamic formula and laughs. This vehicle is a dual-cockpit speedster with no physical windshield, no massive rear wing, and a design language that looks like it was stolen from a classified aerospace facility. At 150 miles per hour, the air hitting the front of a car is essentially a solid wall of kinetic energy. Instead of trying to punch a hole through it, the Super 9 utilizes highly advanced biomimetic channeling. The engineers carved massive, precise aerodynamic ducts straight through the front fuselage. As the high-pressure air enters the nose, it is mathematically accelerated and redirected upwards, creating a sheer, invisible wall of directed airflow that vaults right over the heads of the driver and passenger. It is a virtual, high-velocity canopy. But the real forensic nightmare for the West happens underneath the car. The Super 9 utilizes a reverse lifting body undercarriage. By completely sealing the floor and creating aggressive venturi tunnels leading to a massive rear diffuser, the car accelerates the air flowing underneath it to supersonic speeds relative to the ambient air. According to Bernoulli's principle, this creates an apocalyptic low-pressure zone. The atmosphere itself literally crushes the Super 9 into the pavement. You are achieving Le Mans prototype levels of mechanical grip without a single piece of external aerodynamic drag. When you combine this frictionless downforce with a full carbon fiber monocoque that brings the unsprung mass down to almost theoretical limits, the vehicle's steering response becomes telepathic. It doesn't negotiate with the road, it dictates terms to it. The multi-million-dollar Ferrari Monza and McLaren Elva just became heavily overpriced museum pieces. The third horseman of this automotive apocalypse addresses the single greatest failure of the electric vehicle industry: catastrophic thermal degradation. Let's be brutally honest. You can take the fastest, most expensive Western EV to the Nürburgring, and it will set a blistering time for exactly 1 lap. By lap 2, the electric motors are superheated. The battery is on the verge of thermal runaway, and the central computer forcibly cuts your horsepower in half to prevent the car from literally melting from the inside out. The 2026 iteration of the Yangwang U9 arrived in Beijing to officially declare that the era of thermal throttling is dead. The beating heart of the U9 is the E4 platform, but it's the materials used inside the motors that are terrifying. When an electric motor spins at 21,000 RPM, the centrifugal force is so violent that the copper windings inside the rotor physically want to expand, warp, and shred the motor apart. European engineers try to solve this by adding heavy steel banding, which kills the motor's responsiveness. BYD engineers solved it by wrapping the internal rotors in military-grade carbon fiber ballistic sleeves. This allows the U9's quad motors to spin at hypervelocities with zero structural expansion. But the real magic is the thermodynamic vault. The U9 completely ditches standard silicon chips for next-generation silicon carbide, or CC inverters. These allow for switching frequencies that are astronomically faster and run significantly cooler. To manage the residual heat, The U9 utilizes a direct stator oil cooling loop. Instead of running a water jacket around the outside of the motor like a traditional European EV, the U9 injects highly specialized, non-conductive dielectric fluid directly onto the spinning copper coils. It strips the extreme heat away at the exact molecular point of friction. The result? You can deploy the U9's staggering 1,300 horsepower, brake heavily, corner under extreme G-forces, and accelerate again, over and over until the battery is completely drained, with zero drop in performance. It is a tireless, heat-proof, indestructible kinetic weapon. The final blow delivered at the Beijing Auto Show wasn't aimed at the track. It was aimed directly at the mud, the rocks, and the deep water. For nearly a century, the undeniable kings of severe off-roading have been the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon and the Land Rover Defender. Their dominance relied on massive, heavy mechanical engineering, locking steel differentials, solid axles, and low-range transfer cases. If you wanted to cross a treacherous landscape, you needed 1,000 pounds of cast iron gears underneath you. The new Yangwang U8 proves that relying on heavy metal for traction is fundamentally archaic. The U8 replaces mechanical linkages with pure, instantaneous digital computation. Utilizing the quad-motor E4 architecture, the U8 has no physical connection between the left and right wheels or the front and back. Every single wheel is powered by its own dedicated motor, controlled by a central brain that calculates wheel slip in single-digit milliseconds. If you are climbing a sheer rock face and the front left tire hits ice, a mechanical differential would take critical fractions of a second to lock and transfer power, often too late to prevent a fatal, with too late side of the guest. U8's computer detects the exact micro-drop in resistance and instantly cuts torque to the slipping wheel, vectoring exactly the right amount of rotational force to the other three wheels. It is traction calculated by algorithms, not by gears. Furthermore, it features an intelligent hydraulic suspension system that uses roof-mounted LiDAR to scan the topography of the trail ahead in real time. It preloads and adjusts the compression of individual shock absorbers before the tire even touches the rock. And if you misjudge a river crossing, the U8 is fully sealed. It enters an emergency flotation mode, completely sealing the cabin, shutting down the windows, and using the rotation of its own waterproof tires to literally navigate through deep water like an amphibious military craft. A G-Wagon in the same river simply becomes a very expensive submarine anchor. What happened at the 2026 Beijing Auto Show was a brutal awakening for the West. The Denza Z, the Super 9, the U9, and the U8 are not just new models. They are physical manifestations of a new world order. For 100 years, the Europeans defined high performance by how perfectly they could machine a mechanical part. BYD just proved that mechanics are the past. The future of speed, handling, and capability is written in millions of lines of proprietary code, in the chemical composition of solid-state batteries, and in the advanced manipulation of thermodynamics and aerodynamics. The age of the European blacksmith is over. The era of the Chinese supercomputer has begun, and the legacy brands are running out of time to catch up.